Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Oh, you can try better than that. Hello. Hello. We're going to do a play for you.
Yay.
Welcome to the HMS Krusty Juggler, crewed by your friendly cast and crew of the New King's Players.
Hooray.
Today, we're going to do a short, reasonably length production of William Shakespeare's The Tempest.
Yay.
Now, before we set off, weigh anchor and set sail, it's important to announce that although we're not expecting any foul sailing, there may be a small chance of rain or storms or icebergs or, dare we say it,
a tempest.
In the event of any of this, what I just said, then there should be life jackets below your seats.
They're not. Don't bother.
And in the event of oxygen starvation, a mask should drop from the panel above your heads.
We cannot stress how important it is that you secure our masks before your own.
Seeing as we're the main characters, you see.
We are actually the most important people on the stage.
Yep, the most physically attractive,
The most
talented,
humble, best personalities,
yes,
most modest.
Self-effacing.
And,
well, there are other actors,
A few.
sort
in
of.
this show.
Days.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, you'll see. You'll see if you stay to watch our production of
The Tempest!
Hooray.
Collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
woe the day.
I have done nothing but in care of thee, my dear one, of thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am, nor that I am more than prosperer, master of a full porcel, and I no greater father. It is time I should inform thee further. Wipe thou thine eyes, comfort, I have with such provision of mine art so safely ordered that there is no soul nor not so much perdition as a hair betide to any creature in the vessel which thou hadst cry, which thou sawest sink. Sit down, for thou must know no further.
You have often begun to tell me what I am, but...
The hour's now come. Canst thou remember a time before we came unto this cell? I do not think thou canst, for then thou wast not out but 3 years old.
Certainly, sir, I can.
By what? By any other house or person? Of anything, the image, tell me that it kept with thy remembrance.
'Tis far off, and rather like a dream. Had I not once 4 or 5 women that tended me?
12 years since, Miranda. 12 years since. Thy father was the Duke of Milan and a prince of power.
Heavens! What foul play hast we that we came from thence? Or blessed was we?
Both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, were we here thence, but blessedly helped hither.
My heart bleeds.
My sister and thy aunt, called Antonia, I pray thee, mark me, that a sister should be so perfidious. She whom, next thyself of all the world, I loved, and to her put the manage of my state. As at that time, through all the signories, I was the first, and Prospero, the prime duke, being so reputed in dignity, and for the liberal arts without a parallel. Those being all my study, the government I cast upon my sister, and to my state grew stranger, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. Thy false aunt, dost thou attend me?
Your tale, sir, would cure deafness.
Mark her condition and the events, then tell me if this might be a sister.
I should sin to think but nobly of my grandmother. Good wombs have borne bad sons.
Now the condition. The King of Naples, being an enemy to me inveterate, hearkens my sister's suit, should presently extirpate me and mine from the kingdom, and confer fair Milan with all the honours upon my sister, whereon a treacherous army levied at midnight, fated to the purpose, did Antonia open the gates of Milan. And the ministers for the purpose hurried thence me and thy crying self.
For mercy! I not remembering how I cried out then will cry it o'er again. Wherefore did they not that hour destroy
My
us?
tale provokes that question. Dear, they durst not so dear the love my people bore me, nor set a mark so bloody on the business, but with colours fairer painted their foul ends. In few, they hurried us aboard a bark, bore some leagues to sea, whereon they levied a rotten carcass of a boat, not rigged, nor sail, tackle, nor mast. The very rats instinctively quit it. There they hoist us, to cry to the sea that cried back to us, to sigh to the winds whose pity, sighing back again, did us but loving wrong.
Alack, what trouble was I then to you?
O cherubim, thou wast that did preserve me. Thou didst smile, infused with a fortitude from heaven.
How camest we ashore?
By providence divine, some food we had and some fresh water that a noble Neapolitan Gonzalo, out of his charity being then appointed master of this design, did then give us, and provided us with rich garments, linens, stuffs, and necessaries which since have steadied much. And knowing I loved my books, he furnished me for mine own library with volumes I prize above my dukedom.
Would I might forever see that man.
Here in this island we arrived, and here have I thy schoolmaster made thee more profit than other princesses can that have time for vainer hours and duties not so careful.
Heavens thank you for it. And now I pray you, for 'tis still beating in my mind. Your reason for raising this sea storm.
Know thus far forth, by accident most strange, bountiful fortune, now, my dear lady, hath mine enemies brought to this shore. But here cease more questions, thou art inclined to sleep. Come away, servant. Come. I am ready now. Approach, my Ariel, come.
Oh, hail, great master! Grave sir, hail! I come to answer thy best pleasure. Be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride on the curled clouds, to thy strong bidding task, Ariel and all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
To every article. I boarded the king's ship, now in the beak, now in the waist, the deck. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. Sometime I divide and burn in many places. The yard, the topmast, the bowsprit, would I flame distinctly, then meet and join. Jove's lightning, the precursors, or the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary and sight outrunning when not. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, his most mighty Neptune did seem to perceive, and make his bold waves tremble, yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit.
Not a soul but felt a fever of the mad, and played some tricks of desperation. All but mariners plunged into the foaming brine and quit the vessel. Then, all afire with me, the king's son, Ferdinand, with hair upstaring, then like reeds, not hair, was the first man who leaped and cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here!"
Why, that's my spirit. But was not this nigh shore?
Close by, my master.
Are they aerial safe?
Not a hair perished. On their sustaining garments, not a blemish, but fresher than before, and, as thou badest me, in troops I have dispersed them about the isle. The king's son I have landed by himself, whom I have left cooling of the air with sighs, in an odd angle of the isle, sitting his arms in this sad knot.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. The time twixt 6 and now must by us both be spent most preciously.
Is there more toil? Well, since thou dost give me pains, let me remember what thou didst promise, which is not yet performed me.
How now, Moody? What canst thou demand?
My liberty!
Before the time be out, no more.
I prithee, remember I have done thee a worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistakings, served thee without grudge or grumblings. Thou didst promise to bait me a full year.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
No?
Thou dost, and thinks it much to tread in the use of the salty, to run upon the sharp wind of the north, to do me business in the veins of the earth, when it is baked with frost.
I do not serve.
Thou liest, malignant thing! Hast thou forgot the fowl which Sycorax?
No, sir!
Hast thou forgot her? This blue-eyed hag was hither brought with child, and here was left by the sailors. Thou, my slave, as thou reports thyself, was then her servant, and being a spirit too delicate to act her earthy and abhorred commands, refusing her grand hests, she did confine thee in a cloven pine, within which space she died and left thee here. Thou didst vent thy groans as fast as mill wheels strike. Then was this island, save for the son that she did litter here, a freckled, well, hag born, not honoured with a human shape.
Yes, Caliban, her son.
Thou thing, I say so. Yes, he that Caliban whom now I keep in service. Thou best knowest what torment I did find thee in. Thy groans did make wolves howl and penetrate the breasts of ever angry bears.
Oh, I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurest, I will rend an oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command, and do my spriting gently.
Do so. And after 2 days, I shall free thee.
What shall I do? I'll say what? What shall I do?
Be of no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else.
Yes, master.
Awake, dear heart, awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake.
The strangeness of your story put heaviness in me.
Shake it off, come on. And visit Caliban, my slave, who never yield us kind answer.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look
But
on.
as 'tis, we cannot miss him. For he does fetch in our fire, fetch fuel, and serves in offices that profit us. What ho, slave? Caliban? Thou what, thou? Speak!
There's wood enough, Willin!
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, upon thy wicked dam, come forth.
As wicked as you, as ere my mother brushed, with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both! A sou'west blow on ye, and blister you all over.
For this be sure, Tonight thou shalt have cramps, each pinch more stinging the bees that made them.
This island's mine, by Sycorax my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me, and madest much of me, and then I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the isle. The fresh springs, brine pits, barren places, and fertile. Cursed be I that I did so. May all the charms of Sycorax, toads, beetles, bats light on you.
Thou most lying slave. I have used thee filth as thou art with human care, and lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Would it had been done, thou didst prevent me. I have peopled else this isle with baby calavans. Nah!
Abhorred slave! Fetch us in fuel and be quick. Thou art best to attend to other business. Oh, shrugg'st thou, malice? If thou dost unwillingly what I command, I'll rack thee with old cramps, fill all thy bones with aches, make thee roar the beast shall tremble at thy day.
No! Crazy.
So, slave, hence.
Come into these yellow sands, and then take hands. Fancy when we haven't been, go on with you.
Where should this music be?
Of his bones are coral made, nothing of him that doth but doth suffer us to say, is
The ditty does remember my drowned father. This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owns.
Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, sir, it carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench, it eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have such. This gallant which thou seest has lost his fellows in the wreck, and strays about to find them.
I might call him a thing divine. Nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
It goes on, I see. Spirit! Fine spirit! I'll free thee within 2 days for this!
Oh, sure the goddess whom in these airs attend. My prime request, oh, you wonder, be you maid or no?
No wonder, sir. Certainly a maid.
My language, heavens, I am the best in that speak this, were I but where 'tis spoken.
How? The best? What wert thou of the King of Naples, Herpy?
Single thing as I am now, the wonders to hear the speak of Naples. He does hear me, and that he does I weep. For I myself am Naples, and with my eyes never since at ebb, did behold the king, my father, wrecked.
Lack for pity.
Yes, faith, and all his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
At the first sight they have changed eyes. A word, good sir, I fear you have done yourself some...
Oh, If a virgin your affection's not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Soft, sir, one word more. They are both easy in each other's powers, but this swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light winning the prize makes the prize light. One word more. I charge thee that thou attend me. Thou dost here usurp a name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy, to win it from me, the Lord on it.
No, as I am bound.
No, sir, for he is gentle and not fearful.
Come. Speak not for him. He's a traitor. Follow. I'll manacle thy neck and feet together.
No!
But thy sword up, traitor, who makest a show but darest not strike, thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Comfort thy ward, for I can here disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Sir, have pity.
Silence! To the most of men, this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections then are most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again and have no vigor in them.
So they are. My spirit's as in a dream or bound up. The loss of my father, the weakness which I feel, nor the wreck of all my friends are but like to me. Might I but view this maid once a day through myself, all corners else of the earth let liberty make use of. Space enough I have in such a prison.
Come on. Thou hast done well, fine Ariel. Follow me.
My father's of a better nature, sir, than he appears by speech. This is unwanted that now came from him.
Thou shalt be free as mountain winds, but then exactly do all points of my command. Come, follow. Speak not you for him.
No! Beseech you, sir, be merry, for you have cause, so have we all, of joy, for our escape is much beyond our loss. Good sir, weigh our sorrows with our comfort.
Prithee, peace! He receives comfort like cold porridge.
Well, I have done, but yet...
He will be talking.
How lush and lusty the grass looks, how green.
The ground indeed is tawny.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouch rarities are.
that our garments, being as they were stained in seawater, hold notwithstanding their freshness and glosses, being rather new-dyed than stained with the sea. Methinks our garments are now as fresh as when we put them on.
You cram these words into mine ears against the stomach of my sense. For coming thence, my son is lost.
Sir, he may live.
No, he's gone. Sir, you may thank yourself for this great. Prithee, peace! We have lost your son.
I fear forever.
The fault is your own. So is the dearest of the lost.
My Lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness and time to speak it. You rub the sore when you should bring the plaster.
Very well.
It is foul weather and is all good, sir, when you are cloudy.
Prithee, peace, thou dost talk nothing to me.
Nay, good my lord, be not angry.
No, I warrant you. I will not adventure my discretion so weakly. Will you sing me asleep, for I am very heavy.
What? So soon asleep? I wish mine eyes would with themselves shut out by thoughts. I find they're inclined to do so. Please you, sir, do not omit the heavy offer of it. It seldom visits sorrow. When it doth, it is a comforter.
We too, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest, and watch your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous. Heavy. What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
'Tis the quality of the climate.
Why doth it not then our eyelids sink? I find not myself disposed to sleep.
Nor I. My spirits are nimble. My strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head.
Prithee, say on.
Will you grant me Ferdinand's drown?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples? are all sea-swallowed, though some cast again. And by what destiny to perform an act whereof the past is prologue. What's to come is yours and my discharge.
What stuff is this? How say you?
Say this were death that hath now seized them. Why, they are no worse than they are now. But you bore the mind that I do. What a sleep is this for your advancement? Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
And how does your content tender your own good fortune?
I remember you did supplant your brother, Prospero.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me.
But for your conscience.
Aye, sir. Where lies that? Here lies your brother, no better than the earth he lies upon. If he were that which now he's like, that's dead.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my precedent. As thou gott'st Milan, I'll come by Naples. Draw thy sword. One stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall it upon Gonzalo. Now let us both be sudden!
Awake! Awake!
Ah! Why are you drawn?
What's the matter?
Well,
Whilst we stood here securing your repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing.
like bulls,
Or rather lions! Did it not wake you?
it struck mine ear most terribly.
I heard nothing. Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honour, sir, I heard a humming.
Yes.
And a strange one, too, which did awaken.
Lead off this ground. Let's continue the search for my poor son. Lead away!
So, King, go safely on to seek thy son.
Lo now, lo! Here comes a spirit of his, and to torment me for bringing the wood in slowly. I'll fall flat. Perchance he will not see me.
He is neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all, and another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. Yon same black cloud, yon huge one, looks like a foul bombard with cherries liquor. If it should thunder as it did before, I know not where to hide my head. Yon same cloud cannot choose but fall by pailfuls. What have we here? A man or a fish? A fish! It smells like a fish. Very ancient and fish-like smell. A strange fish. Legged like a man. And it spins like arms. This is no fish, but an islander that has lately suffered a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm is come again. There is no other shelter hereabouts. My best way is to creep under his gabardine. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You, other brothers, cannot deny. When a girl walks in the... Huh? This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort. Oh, do not torment me. Oh, this is some monster of the isle with 4 legs, as good as a How should he learn our language? I will help him. I should know that voice, but he is drowned, and these are devils. Oh, defend me! Ah! Ah! Four legs and two voices. The most delicate monster. His forward voice is to speak well of his friends, and his backward voice is to utter foul speeches and to detract. Oh, if all the wine in my bottle will help recover him, I will help his ague. Come. All poison in thy other mouth. Stefano! Ah! Stefano! If thou beest Stefano, touch me and speak to me, for I am Trinculo, thy slightly soaked friend Trinculo. If thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I will pull thee by thy lesser legs. Come. Come. Oh, thou art very Trinculo indeed. I took him to be killed with a thunderstroke, but art thou not drowned, Stefano? Oh, Stefano, Nein! Do not turn me about so. Mein Bäuchlein is not constant.
That is a brave god. And their celestial liquor. I'll kneel to her.
Now come, tell me how thou escapest. How camest thou hither?
I swear upon that bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly.
Come, tell me how thou escapest. Swim ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck, I'll be sworn. Watch me. He's duck.
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Yeah, out of the moon, I do assure thee. I was man in the moon when time was.
I have seen thee in her, and I do adore it.
What is light? This is a very abominable monster.
I'll show thee every fertile inch of the island, and I'll kiss thy foot. Prithee be my god.
Why, this good light, a most perfidious and drunken monster. When his god's asleep, he'll rub his bottle.
I'll kiss thy foot. I'll swear myself thy subject.
Yeah, come down and swear it. What are the poor monsters in drink? An abominable monster.
I'll show thee the best fresh springs. I'll pluck thee berries and fetch thee wood enough. A plague upon the tyrant that I serve. I'll bear him no more sticks, but follow thee, thou wondrous man. Woman?
Come, you servant monster. Lead away without any more black talking. Tranquilo! Tranquilo, 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 The king and all our company else being drowned, we will inherit here. Tranquilo, tranquilo, tranquilo. Come, bear my bottle. We'll fill and buy again.
Farewell, master, farewell, farewell.
A howling monster, a drunken monster.
Ban, Kikaliwan has a new master. Get a new man. Freedom, heyday, heyday, freedom. Freedom, heyday.
Come, monster, lead on.
I like
Big birds that I cannot fly. You other brothers can't deny. Take it up! Take it up! Take it up! Take it up! I think so, monster.
This my mean task is as heavy to me as odious. But my mistress quickens what's dead and makes my labours pleasures. She is 10 times more lovely than her father is crabbed. These composed mostly of harshness. Oh, my mistress weeps when she sees me work.
Oh, alas now, pray you, work not so hard. My father's hard at study or stay for these 3 hours.
Oh, mistress, the sun will set before discharge what I must strive to do.
Here, give me that. I'll carry it to the fire.
No, mistress. I'd rather break my back than such dishonour you undergo while I sit lazily by.
It would become me as well as it does you. And I should do it too, for it is my goodwill to it, and yours it is against.
Poor worm, thou art infected. This visitation shows it.
You not really?
No, mistress. 'Tis fresh morning when you are by. I beseech you, chiefly that I may say to my prayers, what is your name?
Miranda. Oh, I've broken my father's hat to say so.
Admired, Miranda.
I would not wish any companion in the world but you. Nor can imagination form a shape beside yourself. But I prattle, something far too widely, and my father's precepts I therein do forget.
Miranda, I am in my condition a prince. I do think a king I would not so. Hear my soul speak. The moment that I saw you did my heart fly to your service, and therein resides to make me slave to it. And for you, I am this patient logman.
Do you love me?
Yes.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Fair encounter of two most rare affections. Heavens rain grace on that which breeds between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness. Dare not offer what I desire to give, much less take what I shall die to want. I am your wife if you'll marry me. If not, I'll die your maid to be your fellow. You may deny me, but I'll be your servant, whether you will or no.
Mistress dearest, and I thus humble ever.
My husband, then.
I, with a heart as willing as bondage, heir of freedom. Here's my hand.
And mine, with my heart in it. And now farewell, till half an hour hence.
Wait.
Miranda! So glad of this as they I cannot be, more surprised with all. But my rejoicing at nothing can be more.
Tell me not when the butt is out, we shall drink water. Not a drop before. Therefore, bear up and water. Drink, servant monster. Servant monster.
Servant monster, the folly of this island.
Drink, servant monster, when I bid thee. Therefore, thy eyes are almost set in thy head.
Why should they be set else? He were a brave monster indeed if they were set in his tail.
By this light, thou shalt be my lieutenant, monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant, if you list. He's no standard.
How does thy honour? Let me lick thy shoe. I'll not serve her. She's not worth it.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. Wilt thou tell a monstrous lie, being but half a fish and half a monster?
Lo! How she mocks me. Wilt thou let her, my lady?
Lady, quoth he! Oh, that a monster should be such a natural!
Lo again. Bite her to death, I prithee.
Think you, lo, keep a good tongue in thy head. The monster is my subject, and shall not suffer any indignity.
I thank my noble lady. As I told thee, I am subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer that by his cunning hath cheated me of the island.
Thou liest!
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey thou. I would my master would destroy thee. I do not lie.
Think you, lo, keep a good tongue in thy head, or by this hand I shall supplant some of your teeth. Well, I said nothing! Mumsen and no more. Come, proceed.
From me he got this island. By sorcery he got it. I would, my master would, revenge it on him, for I know thou darest. But that this thing dare not.
As that's so certain.
Then thou shalt be lady of it, and I'll serve thee.
How can this be encompassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
Yea. I'll yield him thee asleep, where thou mayst knock a nail into his bead.
Thou liest! Thou canst not!
What hide ninnies this, thou scurvy patch?
Trinculo, I keep a good tongue in thy head, or by this light I shall turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee. What did I? I said nothing! I'll stand farther off. Didst thou not say that he lied?
Thou liest!
Do I so? Take thou that, and that, and that, and that. No! Yes! Why? Now what were you saying, darling?
'Tis a custom with him, in the afternoon to sleep. There thou mayst brain him, having first seized his books, or knock a nail into his beak, or batter him with a log, or punch him with a stake, or cut his weapon with a knife.
Say thy graces! Nay, Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo?
Excellent.
I'm sorry I beat thee, but by this light, give me thy hand. Give me thy hand. I'm sorry I beat thee, but by this hand keep a good tongue in thy head.
Within this half hour will he be asleep. Wilt thou destroy him then, my lady?
Yeah, on mine honor.
This I will tell my master.
Come, Trinculo, let us sing. My milkshake brings all the boys.
I can go no further, sir. My old bones ache. By your patience, I needs must rest me.
Oh Lord, I cannot blame thee. I myself attached with such weariness to the dulling of my spirits. Stay there and rest. Even here, I shall put up hope and keep it no longer for my flatterer. He is drowned whom we stray to find, and the sea mocks our frustrate search on land.
I am right glad he started hope. Do not, for one repulse, forgo the purpose that you resolve to effect.
The next advantage we will take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight, for now they are oppressed with travel, and they cannot, nor will not, use such vigilance as when they were fresh.
I say tonight, no more.
What harmony is this? My good friends, hark!
Marvelous sweet music.
Heaven's kind keepers, what were these?
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me?
I cannot too much muse. Such gesture, such shape, such sound.
Instrument this lower world and what is it? The never surfeited sea hath caused to belch out you. And on this isle where man doth not inhabit, you months men being most unfit to live, I have made you mad. And even with such like valor men hide and drown their proper selves.
You fools! I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The elements of whom your swords are tempered may as well wound the loud winds, or with be mocked at stabs, kill the still closing waters, as diminish one dow that's in my plume. My fellow ministers are like invulnerable, and if you could hurt, your swords are now too massive for your strength, and will not be uplifted. But remember
that you three from the land did supplant good Prospero, exposed unto the sea him and his innocent child,
for which
foul deed the powers delaying, not forgetting, having sensed the seas and shores, yet all the creatures against your peace.
Thee of thy son Alonso, they have bereft and do pronounce by me lingering perdition, worse than any death can be at once, shall step by step attend you and your ways, whose wrath to guard you from here in this most desolate isle, else falls upon your heads. It's nothing but hard sorrow and a clear life answering.
In the name of something holy, sir, why stand you in this strange stare?
It is monstrous! Monstrous! Methought the billows spoke and told me of it themselves. The winds did sing of it, and the thunder, the deep and dreadful organ pipe, whereas the name Prospero, the next for one fiend at a time, I will fight allegiance.
All three of them are desperate. Their great guilt like poison given to work a great time after, now begins to bite the spirits.
Interval! Interval! Interval!